Welcome to Canada Place in Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada in May of 2024. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel, and the Sapphire Princess is docked right behind where that Holland America ship is. It's kind of back in the corner, so we can't quite see it yet, but in a minute, once we kind of get around this corner and spend a little bit of time back there down along the sides of Canada Place, you'll see it back there in the corner. But this is a pretty cool little area here. Our cruise was delayed because apparently the Sapphire Princess had some propulsion problems and came into Vancouver that morning a few hours late. And so we woke up to an early morning email telling us not to show up to the terminal until 3 p.m., which posed a little bit of a problem because we had to check out of the hotel at 12. And the hotel was walking distance to the cruise terminal because I tried to get something nice and close, and thankfully I did. And so we were able to leave our luggage at the bell stand at the hotel, and so I've got my carry-on with me, but that's pretty much it. The rest of it's back at the hotel. So we come over here, and you're going to see it in a minute. We get around to the front of Canada Place over here, and they have a whole bunch of employees out here with kind of visible signage and everything for cruise passengers, trying to direct them on where they're supposed to go, because this Canada Place thing is kind of interesting. It's a conference center and a hotel, and the ground floor, the bottom levels are a cruise terminal. So it's a very strange setup if you're not used to it, because when you first arrive here at the building at Canada Place, if you don't know where you're going, but you know that you're supposed to check into some cruise terminal here, you're kind of looking around like, okay, where do I go? And so I guess that happens often enough that they've just got employees out here with little placards and signage and everything, sort of telling everybody, like, you know, go down this way for the cruise terminal. So the Sapphire Princess is all the way in the back, straight back there. It's a little hard to see because it's still kind of far away from the camera, but this is the front of Canada Place right here. And the entrance to the cruise terminal area is kind of on the other side of the building from where we are standing right here. So when we first walked up right here, we weren't really sure exactly what we were doing or what we were even looking for. We were sort of like, okay, this is Canada Place. Somewhere in here is where we're supposed to go for the cruise. And so we literally just had to start walking around kind of looking for signage or something telling us where we're supposed to go. And so if you're going to do a cruise out of Vancouver and you get to Canada Place, go to the other side over here where the Holland America is. It's the other side of the building. And there's a weird little entrance down there, like a little ramp that takes you down to where the cruise terminal is. See, there's one of the guys right there. See how he says all cruise guests? And he's telling you like kind of where to go. And in our case, it was really strange because it was delayed. And the notification email we got from Princess said, don't even show up to Canada Place until 3 p.m. But we're down here at 12:30 or whatever time this is, and we're being told by these people that we can go ahead and just drop our luggage off and check our luggage in, so to speak. And then the communication from Princess didn't say anything about that. So we were sort of left with a weird situation of like, okay, I guess we need to hightail it back around the corner to the hotel because it was in walking distance, but it was still, you know, half a mile away or whatever. Go back to the hotel, get the luggage, then come back over here and drop the luggage off, which is what we ended up doing. But even then, we were still going to be, quote, early for this 3 p.m. deal or whatever it is that we couldn't check in. And so thankfully there was enough to do here at Canada Place that we were able to do that and just kind of hang out. There's a cafe on the side over there where the Holland America ship is, and we were able to kind of get something to drink over there. And see, here's another one of the ladies right there telling people kind of go down this way where this gentleman right here in front of us, he's walking in the direction of where we ended up going later on. And so you've got another gentleman and a lady right here kind of all directing everybody down this little ramp here to the left, because down that way is where you basically drop off the luggage. So if you're going to go to Canada Place for a cruise, that's where you want to go, right there. We're not supposed to be here till 3 o'clock.
No, but you can go down and check your bags.
It's at the hotel.
Oh, okay. So you can take your bags.